On paper, the New Orleans Pelicans should be on track to compete for a top 4 spot in the Western Conference. There's really not that many teams in the West that has more talent from top to bottom than the Pelicans if they're healthy. But that's the problem. Their former number 1 overall pick, Zion Williamson, has played less than half his games so far in his short career. When he's on the court, he has put up all-star numbers. But Zion can't help the team win if he's always in street clothes on the bench. The Pelicans traded for CJ McCollum before the trade deadline to pair with their other big-time scorer in Brandon Ingram. They have found gems in players like Herbert Jones and Jose Alvarado. It seems like the only position of need for the Pelicans is a starting point guard. There is one player in particular that has been rising up on draft boards that could catch the Pelicans' eye. With the 8th pick in the draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Dyson Daniels from the G League Ignite. Daniels is a combo guard with excellent size, standing 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. His size and skill set reminds me of a young Sean Livingston. He is very fundamentally sound on both ends of the court. He's a natural facilitator. He plays with his head up and is quick to set up transition opportunities once he secures a rebound. In the half court, Daniels is patient and takes what the defense gives him. From pick and roll sets to operating out of the high post, Daniels is constantly searching to get his teammates high percentage looks. He possesses good body control, balance, and power to finish through contact. He's effective as a downhill driver with the ability to size up a defender and attack. He has an excellent right-handed floater and can finish at the rim comfortably with his left and right hand. If a team attempts to put a smaller player on him, Daniels has a collection of post moves that he can utilize. He might not have an elite first step or is crazy athletic, but he has the size and basketball IQ to be able to still be effective on the court. His jump shot is still a work in progress. Even though his three-point percentage did increase significantly in the final 9 games, he still was an overall 25% three-point shooter. But the sample size for his free throw and three-point attempts are just too low to really project future improvement. Daniels showed excellent defensive instincts on the ball and off the ball. Like I said earlier, he has great fundamentals, good defensive awareness, and good footwork to shut down players in one-on-one situations. Daniels has the skill set and size to give the Pelicans the starting point guard they have been looking for. With the 41st pick in the draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Dillon Terry from the University of Arizona. Terry is a long, energetic swingman who could make an instant impact on the defensive end. He was named to the Pac-12 All-Defensive Team. Terry could be this year's Herb Jones, a switchable perimeter defender. At the NBA Combine, Terry tied for first among guards in standing reach and tied for second amongst guards in wingspan. His size and length will give teams hope as a bigger guard that can slide down to the wing spot. Offensively, Terry was more of a playmaker than a scorer at Arizona. He's both athletic and a crafty passer, a combination you usually don't see in a player his age. He shot 36% from three-point range as a sophomore last season, but there is no doubt that NBA defenses are going to dare him to make that shot. If he can stay on the court longer. Teams love to look for ball handlers and guards with length that can score off the dribble. Becoming stronger and learning how to use his length to his advantage will go a long way for Dillon Terry in his potential NBA career. But as of right now, his playmaking abilities and length is what projects him as possibly being one of the biggest sleepers in this draft class. With the 52nd pick in the draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Butler Jr. from Florida State University. Butler is a guy with incredible size, fluidity, and skill that could help him become a very impactful player with more time and development. As a freshman, the 7'1" prospect displayed a diverse skill set in 31 games. At his size, Butler operated as a ball handler, defended multiple positions, and shot consistently from the three-point line. He shot 39% in his freshman year. As the NBA moves away from the traditional front court players who solely play in the post, Butler projects as a stretch big who is comfortable on the perimeter, specifically in pick and roll scenarios where he can pop at the three-point line and let it fly. His handles also makes him a threat leading transitions and fast breaks. His best game of the season came in early March against Notre Dame. He posted a career-high 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks in an upset victory for the Seminoles. He had 5 games on the season where he scored in double digits. There's real potential with Butler if the right team takes him and has patience with him. He's going to need some time to grow into his body. Many believe if he had came back for another season at Florida State, he could have been a first-round pick next year.